Hello, hello, and welcome to Wednesday RQ Streams with me, Anil. And I have forgotten to do something. Right. Hope you're all doing well, wherever in the world you are. Hope you're keeping safe, sound, your loved ones are well, and you're all abiding by the appropriately mandated safety protocols. It's a lovely sunny day here in London, although I wouldn't really know what the weather outside is like since I haven't actually been outside the house since Saturday morning. Hey everyone. Good to see you. Hope you're all looking forward to a rather chill, light-hearted, humorous stream, hopefully. We are going to be playing something comic. And yes, sorry, I have been away for anyone who doesn't know, I was away for 2 weeks on holiday, far abroad. I did manage to get back safely into the country, as you can see. But I am a little bit rusty in trying to make sure that everything is working correctly. Okay. Hopefully it is. Please let me know if something doesn't happens oddly, or anything like that. Am I coming through loud and clear? Yeah, what is outside? It is a lie. It is a lie. It is safe and sound inside these four walls, in theory. So, for anyone who doesn't know, my name is Anil. I am the community manager for Rusty Quill. We are a podcast and entertainment company. We put out 3 shows a week, although one is currently on hiatus, but due to come back in about 8 days. The trailer for which dropped yesterday. So we put out the Rusty Quill Gaming Podcast, which is an AP Pathfinder show. We put out the Magnus Archives, a horror anthology show, which is about to return for its 5th and final season, and Stella Firma, the sci-fi semi-improvised comedy show. Comedy probably in inverted commas at the moment, but hey, it was designed as such. A little bit of admin here. We are now Twitch affiliated. Cue fanfares and such. Mike, my co-host, will have talked about that a little bit on the Saturday stream, as he is playing the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. If you tuned in for that, you would have heard him talking a little bit about it, but if you couldn't, this means, what does Twitch affiliate mean? It means that we can get subscribers, people can cheer with bits. Hopefully I will have an activity log that will allow me to see things. Yes, so you can subscribe to us here on Twitch, and it means that some point soon we will be sorting out emotes and subscriber badges and lovely little things like that you will get as a reward for subscribing. These are monthly subscriptions. You can support as much or as little as or for as long or as little as you like. Oh good, it is showing up on screen. Excellent. We also have a Patreon, www.patreon.com/rustyquill, where you can support us that way and get access to things like early access episodes, bonus material for our shows, and for anyone who hasn't seen the announcement that our CEO Alexander J. Newell put out earlier today, from this month onwards, 10% of all our Patreon, our monthly Patreon income will be going to the WHO COVID-19 Solidarity Response Fund to help with the global efforts in combating the effects of the pandemic we currently find ourselves under. You can also support us directly with a direct donation, and there is a button down below, or if you go !donate in chat, you will get the Streamlabs link for that. Right, is that all the admin? Yes, I hope so. Cool. Oh, actually, there is a little bit more admin, because I was going over the logs, and alas, in his enthusiasm, Mike did miss a few of you, and there are people who have subscribed since the last stream. So I'm just going to go over and cover those. So thank you very much, belatedly, to Rogue Marty, Vordrasil, Molieretsu, Blueberry MJ, and Shy Magpie, and IRQ Conflict for subscribing on Saturday or prior to Saturday. Mike Enthusiastic? No. Mike is the calmest of individuals. And subscribers since the last stream, thank you very much to Sandra, especially for your tier 3 subscription. Thank you. Polo of Serenity, Dominic R, Obfonteri, RB Mifan, a chronic jellyfish, Darchildra, Phoenix Fire 24, Jürgen Leitner 420, nice, and Shanalin for your subscriptions since then, and I believe we have some new ones this afternoon. Thank you very much, Keller Sparmac. Hey, it's Sam D. Hey, Sam D. Cube is Horse. And yes, thank you very much for your subscription. To avoid too much distraction, I am going to read out subs and bits and donations at periodic intervals. So, beginning of the stream now, when I come back from a break, or at the end of the stream to catch things. So, thank you very much. Bits. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Rio here, for 100 bits. Molieretsu for 100 bits. Smarky Stale 321 for 100 bits. 14 Cookies Gone for 69 bits. Nice. Wonder Woman 69 bits. Nice. And I think that's the... Yes, my log, I think, is clear. We are on a level 2 hype train. Okay. So thank you very much for all your support. It is very much appreciated in these times in particular. But I'm not going to dwell on that. Wow, mind blank. Brain, work. Anil, come on. Bits and Niblik 3, thank you very much for 69 bits. Nice. Ooh, yes. Breathe in and out. We are looking for a nice, chill and calm stream this afternoon. Let me stop that. Have I got everything set up well to start the game? Okay. So, what are we going to be playing today? Pirate GF, you've heard there are going to be bad cows today. Yes, there are. So, we are going to be playing the comic RPG West of Loathing. So, this game came out a couple of years ago, and it's based on a very long-running and classic web web browser game called Kingdom of Loathing, which is all stick figure based and very heavily pun based, and you basically go around and you basically go around as you would do in any other RPG, picking up items, leveling up your character, fighting creatures in order to advance the storyline and advance your character. West of Loathing is a self-contained version of that, with a Wild Western theme. So expect lots of Western-themed puns. Probably a lot of groans. I probably should have I probably should have reskinned the swear counter for pun counter, although it would probably explode with the level of puns in this game. Yeah, so what we will do is we will jump to the game, and hopefully I will be able to give you a reasonably good grounding introduction to this game. This is going to be I say inverted commas, full playthrough, but it is, like most RPGs, a quite sprawling, quite large game. So how much distraction and how much distraction and how much side quests we do, I think will be a little bit up to you, a little bit up to me, and we will basically just see where the story and the feeling takes us. I'm expecting this to cover at least the next 3 streams for me on the Wednesday slot. Whether or not I will do any extra streams, haven't quite decided that yet, or whether we break up this game with something else. We shall see, depending on how folks are feeling. So let's jump to the game. Let's bring that up. So hopefully, oh dear, how is the volume for you folks? Can you hear the desktop? Actually, can you hear any audio at all? No. Okay, right. One moment. Why is that? Why is... Why is this not coming through the desktop audio? Oh. I think the mic is picking up my headphones. Yeah. Yeah, I like cetaceans. The music is coming through loud and clear in my headphones, and I think the microphone is picking that up, but I don't know why it is not coming through the desktop. Let's close that. Technical problems the first time back. Da 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 da. You're adopting the tumbleweed. Well, I'm glad you're keeping yourselves entertained while I try and figure out what on earth has gone wrong. This is very weird. I'm not an AV engineer, so okay. Let me exit the game and so actually let's go back to that. Oh. Maybe set Windows audio output device to default headphones and then do the same for OBS. Nice. Okay, sorry about all of this, folks. This is not the best watching experience. I have never had this problem before. Why is this not... You see, you're missing out on some really good music, but I don't know why it's not coming through. Okay, I can't quite figure out why you aren't getting any music, but we are going to... We're going to fix it by adding game as another window instead of... Yeah, you see, I'm running the game as a game capture, not as a... Talk us through what OBS is using as a sound source. So, well... OBS seems to be using... Ooh, what happened there? Yeah. Okay, so OBS is using my microphone on the audio mixer. And for desktop audio, it's using, like... Actually, let me put that to default and see what that does. Right, okay, I am going to try and follow what it says, right desktop audio properties. I'm opening the sound settings. Oh, can you hit? All right, okay. So, let's put that to speakers. No, because see, that's picking up the microphone now for some reason. Right, input device is set to microphone. That's right. Output device. Okay, well, so I've got 4 potential output devices. The monitor, which obviously is not the right one, speakers, headphones, which it thinks is the microphone, and Realtek high definition audio. Actually, stream ops. audio sources per tracks. Should we set the same? See, unfortunately, Mike is the one who did a lot of the technical setup for this. And I don't think I paid close enough attention to that. It should want headphones. But the problem is headphones is a microphone, and I'm not plugged into the microphone. Windows shuffles OBS settings, so it might not be me. Yeah. Okay, let's see. See, everything is at 100% like that. I'm setting the desktop. See screen share and let Trotto. Okay, what I am going to do is I am going to take us to break for a bit and see if I can get some technical help. So bit of an earlier break than expected, but hopefully I'll be able to come back with either some sound or I will give up and we will just try and play the game without sound until I can fix this. So we'll go to break. We will transition that. Okay, and we're back, folks. Right, I've had a little chat with our most esteemed moderator, Drudka, and it looks like Windows is an arse. Is our technical resolution from that. Obviously, Windows settings are not routing the audio properly, so it's probably going to be a case of you'll be able to hear me but not music, which I guess if we are talking about a game is probably the better option. So thank you very much, Knit Me a Pony, for subscribing, and I think we will bring back the game if I can remember where the camera is. Take that off, and here we go. Okay, so can you guys hear any music? So you can hear me and music. Okay. You see, I can't hear the music, which means that I probably won't be able to hear any sound effects either. Okay. Is the music at an appropriate level for you folks? Thank you for the 100 bits, Ryu, here. Yes. Okay. If it's a bit too loud, because obviously I haven't got any feedback, I will try and adjust it for the bit. It's a bit quiet versus your voice. Okay, that's not going to be a problem. I don't mind if the music is a little bit on the low side. Let me knock it up a tad. Actually, rather than do that there, let me knock the desktop audio up a fraction. Sorry, every time I change focus on my screen, you're going to notice the music drop out. How is that? Loud now. Okay, we will do a little bit more adjustment. Now, Good, good. I'll give you a few moments to respond, because obviously it's gonna be perfect. Sounds good. P good. Quatch but listenable. Perfect. Good. Oh right. Okay. We've I've wasted enough time trying to get this this game to work. So we are going to make a start. Ooh. Okay. Right. So yes, as I say, so Arky Streams is primarily a show about getting people into the world of gaming, providing on-ramps and inroads to this wonderful hobby of ours, and maybe showcasing things that people wouldn't normally play, and giving you a new viewpoint or a new outlook. Tumble Steve, is that what you've called him? Wow, nice name. I like that. I don't believe there is actually a tutorial for this, but we are just going to go straight in. As you can see, we've got very simple, very straightforward kind of graphics. This isn't a heavyweight game. This is pretty light on settings and such. So, new game. It's going to be weird not having any of the sound on this. So, we have got a very cute shotgun, I think. Ooh. And instantly... Ooh, actually, that's how I choose the first name. So, actually, here I should say, I have watched one playthrough of this game, which is what kind of encouraged me to want to play it. I was going to play it, I mean, originally, before we set up the Arky Streams project, I was going to do this is a playthrough by myself, but I thought now that we are doing this, I will share it all with you. I have seen one playthrough of this. There are 3 character classes for this. One primarily fighting, one primarily sneaky, and one primarily magic. Your good old 3 adventuring classes, a la D&D sort of thing. I'm not going to be playing the fighter because that's the playthrough that I saw, so it will be one of the other 2. So have a think about which you would like me to play. But first of all, we have to choose a name. What sort of name should we play? Have I ever played Kingdom of Loathing? I've played it a little bit. I think I probably have about maybe 10 to 15 hours in Kingdom of Loathing, so I've only really scratched the surface of it. I think I didn't really get past the first few areas. Thank you very much, Campbell M. Yes, I am glad to be back. So, you default to sneak by Western Magic. So, name magic, class also magic. Michael, Lena. I like the magic one. Oh, that's good here, Carly34. Yeah, okay, fine. Let's go Lena. Not like I haven't used that name elsewhere before. So, okay. Lena. Oh well, if we're going to Tina and Lena. Michael is the name of Tumble Steve. We're getting really deep on confusing names here. Let's go take some of... Oh, actually, no, I like that. Tumbleweed. So, here we go. Lena Tumbleweed. A reward apparently of 1,192 meat. And as you can see from that kind of currency, you start to get an idea for the kind of game we are going to find ourselves in. So, play as Lena Tumbleweed. We're ready to get going. Are you? Yeah. So, I had the strangest dream. I was choosing a character class. So here we've got the 3 character class. So Cowpuncher is your melee, and those of you who've seen April's lovely art for this will see why that was necessarily appropriate. Don't punch the cow. I feel that we are going to have to get into a situation where we will. So, Cowpuncher, obviously that's the playthrough I've seen, so I'm not going to be playing that. We've got Beanslinger or Snake Oiler. Beanslinger being the magic class, and Snake Oiler being the roguish and poison class. So, what would folks like to see me play? Beanslinging, here for beans. Snake Oiler, looks cool. Slinger, sling them beans. Snake, slinger, slinger. Sneak. I love ranged DPS, sorry for snakes. I think we are slightly higher on the beans side. So, bean snake. I'm not sure multi-classing is a feature here, Lotus Flare, I'm afraid. So let's go Beanslinger then. This is going to be particularly ironic since Anil is allergic to most beans. Thank you very much. Okay, so hopefully my voice isn't going to go because this isn't a voiced game. Oh, hang on. Is this voiced? I can't remember. No, not chickpeas. Chickpeas are perfectly fine for me. It's things like kidney beans, lima beans, butter beans, baked beans, cannellini, all of those ones. Chickpeas are perfectly fine and a very good source of protein. Yeah, no real voices right. So, I know that there are some bits which are voiced, but unfortunately I'm not going to be able to tell which they are. Yes, I am also allergic to aubergine. Well, slight tangential here. I'm allergic to aubergines if they're cooked with the skin on. If you remove the skin from aubergines before you cook it, I can eat it. So, baba ganoush. Not baba ganoush. Is it baba ganoush? The dip. I can usually eat because that's usually skinned. No, I'm not allergic to purple. I love purple. Basically, there is an enzyme in the skin of and the shells of beans and aubergine, which I am allergic to, and it's a threshold thing because certain things which do have the enzyme but in low enough quantities I'm not allergic to. Yeah, so baba ganoush I can usually eat because it's usually skinned aubergine prior to mashing up. Eggplant, aubergine, yeah. Yeah, my other primary allergy, weirdly enough, is champagne. As in proper champagne and not just sparkling white wine. But that's due to a yeast allergy. Weirdly enough. Yeah, it makes me come across quite snobbish at like weddings, and so whereas like if people hand me a glass of sparkling wine, it's like, is this champagne? And I have to make it very clear that's not me being a snob. It's I'm allergic to actual champagne, and not sparkling white wine or prosecco. So. No French products, although there is something about the terroir of French wines and Italian wines that leads me to be slightly more allergic to those, but it's due to like regionalized wild yeasts. It's a very weird and specific set of allergies that I have. If it's from the main region of France, it's a sparkling allergy. Nice there, Bryn. Okay, so an hour in, let's actually start. Let's actually start the game. So, magic and cooking are inextricably intertwined in Loathing, and the Beanslinger is mystical master of both. You heard there's a shortage of cooks out west since the cows came home. due to most of the cooks having been brutally killed by the cows. As you can see, we are going with bad cows. Magic cooking, this is my jam. Yes, hopefully we will come across some magical jam. So, 1, I want to be a bean slinger, or 2, on second thought, nope, we are jumping in head first. A gramophone is playing, but I cannot hear it. Right, let me just check. So we've got options. Automatically spend XP. Let's game to level up your skills for you. Attempt to create a well-rounded character. Let's turn that off, actually. Show the combat grid. We'll leave that off for now. Nerd mode. Describe. Displays a log describing what happens in combat. We'll leave that off for now. Ouch! Change the typeface to Arial. Please don't do this. What's wrong with Arial? Arial is a very good font. Oh. But maybe not for this. Save inventory offers. Remove your inventory filtering and sorting option. Actually, let's leave that for mine. I'm going to leave that off because I'm not colorblind. But if anyone is having a problem, yes, Sarehawk. Arial is a very good font if you have dyslexia. I'm not font shaming. I'm just I'm saying it's maybe not the best font for this game. There's a crow. Talk to Kafka's crow. Annoy Alex. Oh, you meant chat. Okay, sorry, Drutka. We're going to leave the control options as is. So often when you are looking at these games, it's good to just click around and make sure that you are familiar with what you can do, what is good. So inventory is I. Do I have anything I inventory? Okay, so we are presented with a character screen. And by this, we can have a look at... I really like this. A hover over button over everything. Yes, good. So, muscle. Determines how much damage our melee attacks do. Oh, and there is a comparative damage mechanic. Interesting to know. Mysticality determines how much damage your magical attacks do and how much damage you take when enemies use magical attacks against you. Okay, so Mysticality is primarily what we're going to be using. Moxie determines damage pistol attacks can do and how much damage you take when getting shot. Okay, so this immediately throws up the idea that we might want to have a relatively balanced build to ensure that we suffer less damage from the different types of things that we can suffer. So pistol, magic, and melee. Whether or not that is going to be something that is feasible to optimize our character abilities, we will see. Hit points determine how much damage you can take before you're knocked unconscious. Good to know that being unconscious means you lose the fight. Although that's a weird sentence. As far as you know, that's ominous. Using skills in combat costs action points. Okay, action points are restored before every fight. And speed determines who goes first in combat. Okay, so like initiative, if we are in a different role-playing scenario. Both sides have equal speed. There'll be a coin flip. The West may be brutal, but it is fair. Stomach. Stomach capacity determines how many food items we can eat before we need a nap. Also, you can't take naps. You can only go to sleep for an entire night. Nice. Okay. Liver determines how much alcohol I can drink before I have to sleep it off. And your spleen capacity determines how many potions you can use in a day. Okay, all of which are at 1 at the moment. Gear, I have no hat, no lapel, no pistol, no weapon, no offhand, no ring, no pants, no boots. Yeah, stick. Okay, cool. No info and no stuff. Right. That was character. Ooh, character. Okay, so this also shows us a bit more. Unspent XP, maximum HP. Muscle, mysticality, moxie. What our current and what base is. Grit. What's grit? 10 XP to increase. You have 0. That's level. Oh, okay. So this will increase various things. Gumption. And glamour is your appreciation of the finer things in life. As it increases, you'll be able to consume more cocktails, and you'll also be able to afford them. Gumption, your level of get up and get her done. I'm not going to try and do a bad... Well, I'm not going to try and do an American accent. I may end up doing a bad American stroke Western accent, but we will see. Voices are probably going to be a big thing in this. Those of you who have seen the Hatterful Boyfriend or FTL streams we did before will be familiar with my, in inverted commas, attempt at doing voices. We want the bad American accent. Please do a cowboy voice. Yeah, we will we will see how the feeling takes us as the game progresses. Grit, the extent to which you are truly gritty. The higher it is, the tougher you'll be. Okay. So I have 2 skills. Hellbender. You tamper with the forces of nature, making yourself a force of nature. Okay. So that's my spell damage. And Outfoxing. You're smarter than a box of rocks. I would hope so. Combat skills. Lava Father. Ooh. Summon a Father Bean made of boiling lava and hurl it at your unsuspecting foes. Okay, so that's probably going to be my primary attack. And Bean Shield. Conjure up a whirling sphere of beans that will protect you from melee attacks. Okay. For non-Americans, Father Beans are broad beans. I don't know if they're called Father Beans elsewhere, but yeah, one of the transatlantic differences we see in food naming conventions. So, close that. We have Wazda. Okay, so goodbye bed, time to head west to chase my real dreams. This weird poster appeared here one night. Okay, so obviously nice use of the environment to tell us what the directions are. Oh, good night, Wolf Prince 1. Hope you sleep well. You read the spine of one of your books, Jefferson Brown and the Ancient Tower. I love that one. Oh god, how many books is this actually going to give us? B. Smith and the Curse of Skeleton Cellar. I remember that one. Emmett Danger and the Curse of the Spooky Forest. Dad gave me this one when I was a kid. Howdy Swift and the Trouble at Witch Warehouse. That was one of my favourites. Okay, obviously. Ooh. Oh hey, this one might come in handy. You got an item, Walking Stupid. So, and a buttons come up on the inventory. Good, I like that. Good visual cues for telling us where things are and when things happen. They're all likeness. Please use Walking Stupid. Really? Okay. This book tells the tale of a renegade sheriff who was really, really bad at walking. Unlock stupid walking as an option. Do I read this? Is this like Ministry of Silly Walks style of thing? Okay. Yeah, I'm interested to find out. Read it. You read the book from cover to cover and learn how to walk really stupidly. Stupid walking has been added to your options menu. Perk stupid walking. You accidentally drop the book and then ruin it by stepping on it 30 times while you're trying to pick it up. Oops. Right, so presumably that is now in here. When you were a child you wanted to walk so badly, you finally have. I'm going to be pulling so many groaning faces. How does stupid walking look while you were sick? Well, let's find out. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I can see why you wanted me to turn that on. Wiggly. Alright, goodbye desk. Comb hair. You comb your hair one last time. Hooray! XP. Okay. Oh, I have a jump. Okay, I forgot I had that. Aha. What's this? Goodbye phonograph. Turn it off. You pull the needle away from the cylinder and stow the handle away. Okay. Let's see about the crow. So, what sort of name do we want to, for our protagonist? I feel like I'm probably going to have to use my regular voice for protagonist. Spend all that time getting the music and turn it off. I'm sorry, I like quotations. I probably will use, as I say, I'll use my regular voice for Lena, and then do voices for other folks. Hey Russell, how you doing? I'm going to miss you, buddy, or leave Russell alone. Let's go with I'm going to miss you, buddy. I'm going to miss you, buddy. Caw! 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 You grab a cricket from your cricket bag and feed it to Russell. He coos surely that should be he caws appreciately. If a crow is cooing, I feel we might have a slight identity issue there. He coos appreciately and nuzzles your hand. Goodbye, Russell. Be good, or maybe it's time for you to leave too. Ooh, do we want to set him free? Another hatful boyfriend. Can't escape the pigeon romance. Do we want to set him free? Free him, free the birds, free the crow. Okay. You open your bedroom window, not pictured, and unlatch the door to Russell's cage. He winks at you, caws one last time, and then flies away to the west. It's time to hit the trail. Okay. Oh, this is going to be... Ooh, okay, we have a multi-room house. So let's stack the firewood. Nice, neat. Nothing on the hat rack today. Right. This hearth really puts the hearth in hearth. You're going to miss Mum's cooking. Aww. Can I take anything? Oops. That's outside. I haven't finished exploring. So obviously a hallmark of these games is explore everything, interact with everything, and see what you come up with. As I say, we've had 2 XP gained from random interactions. It's Mum's pie safe. Keeps all her pies safe. Well, you'll miss meals with the family. Ooh, little brother's room. You pick up one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Lecciones Geometricae. Key. No wonder I never know what he's talking about. You pick up another one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Grundlagen einer allgemeinen Mannigfaltigkeit. Oh, wow. Grundlagen einer allgemeinen Mannigfaltigkeitslehre. Ground something. A basic primer in allgemeinen together. Mannigfaltigkeitslehre. Some teaching thing. Yeah, that is quite some German, but it's a primer. I think it's a basic primer in something. I think this is about math, maybe. You pick up another one of your brother's weird books and flip through it. Disquisitiones Arithmeticae. Just the title page gives me a headache. It's your kid brother's toy box. Let's look inside. He loves stuff like this. Puzzle cube. Is there anything more in there? No, okay. So tidy. It's covered with all his weird diagrams and charts. Is he some kind of mystic or magician as well? A mathematician or something like that? So we have a puzzle cube. This is one of your kid brother's weird puzzles. Fiddle with it. Ooh, your brother already had it most of the way solved, but you figure out the last couple of moves. Gain 1 XP. Hooray! See? Random. Oh, okay. Some of them are really well. Okay, yeah, I can turn it on or off if I get fed up with it. Okay, all right. Oh, we have a farm. Your mum smiles warmly as you approach. I'm leaving now, Mum. We're gonna miss you, kiddo. Oh, and before you leave, I got you a present. A present? Yep. It's that book. It's that book you wanted for Crimbo. I know it's early, but... So, do we want the one about picking locks, the one about desert survival, or the one about bartering? I know we're a magician, but walking is an absolute delight. Yeah, picking locks is very useful. That'd be my inclination. I'm guessing lockpicking, locks. No. Desert survival, not dessert survival, Bryn. I know. I don't think we need much teaching in the ways of dessert survival. Actually, no, I'm not going to do that because aquafaba is a very useful thing for making meringues if you are vegan. So there are bean-based desserts that are perfectly good and fine. So yeah, let's go with lockpicking. Oops. Oh, Butterfingers Anil. I meant to hit one, but, you know, my fingers hit two. Oops. Oh, well. The one about desert survival. Oh, boy. That's the one. Enjoy it. You got an item, desert eating and drinking. Please be careful out there. Write us a letter when you can. She hugs you. I will, Mum. Goodbye. So, we have a book. Ooh. This book contains everything you need to know to turn the harsh, unforgiving desert into your own personal buffet. Or desert. And the best part of that buffet also has an open bar. Okay, so it gives me the foraging skill. You read the book and learn all sorts of tricks for squeezing extra stuff out of cactuses and whatnot. You've got foraging. Actually, given that cooking is part of my mythical skill set, that might not actually be such a bad idea. Desert buffet. We still need to have that dessert party since I missed out on the first one, Bryn. Maybe that's something that we need to organise as soon as this social distancing is all over. Be a good way to get our friends back together, get the band back together. Bean brownie. Yeah, I've heard actually black bean brownies are really good. A bunch of friends have posted recipes and such. Alas, I can't eat them. But yes, I have post-lockdown celebration. Yes. Nice. Unfortunately, while practicing your techniques, you accidentally squeeze a book into book juice, which it turns out isn't a real thing. Aww. So let's go back. We will go to our character. Ooh. And foraging is a skill. So I'm guessing these numbers by it mean that there are different levels to it. And so 7 levels for Hellbender, 5 levels for Outfoxing, and 3 levels for Foraging. So at this level I can forage basic goods from cacti, and the next level will be high quality goods. Okay. So, like, we're only a couple of screens into it, and already I'm like, as I say, I've seen a playthrough, but I'm really liking how this presents the world and how this like gets you involved. And getting a grasp of mechanics. No time to screw around. Time to head to west. Your father morosely jabs at the haystack. Time for me to leave, Dad. His lip quivers a little. Listen, I want you to have this. It's your grandmother's favourite can of beans. You've got an item. Can of infinite beans. Thanks, Dad. Good luck out there. Be sure to say goodbye to your mother. I did. Goodbye, Dad. Infinite beans. Okay, so I'm equipped with... that automatically equipped it as well, actually. You'd think a can with unlimited number of beans in it would be terribly exciting, but these beans are pretty terrible. It's a pretty cool thing to carry around, though. Goes in your offhand, spell damage, muscle, and moxie is increased. Okay, and you can see... Okay, it's increased my muscle and my moxie. And spells do bonus damage. Okay, cool. Nothing from the trees. Anything in the haystack? Let's have a dig. Hey! Of course. Of course there's a needle in a haystack. Right. What's the needle? It's not for sewing, it's for picking locks. Which would have been really helpful had I picked the lock picking book. Your brother Rufus is standing here looking nervous. He's pretty good at looking nervous. Let's give him his puzzle back. You hand him the puzzle and he starts fidgeting with it. Hey Rufus, time for me to head west. I still don't understand why you're leaving. He's got a point, you know. Why are you going west anyway? Am I going to help people, to seek my fortune, or to get off this stupid farm? Mr. Beans. Oh, did I want to see what actually preluded that? 3. Oh, hey, Alex. I wonder, do you think you could hide a haystack in a pile of needles? You could probably do a pretty small haystack in a pile of needles. 3. Get off this stupid farm. Wow, you're all pretty. 2. Ooh, 2, 3. I think the chat has spoken. Seek a fortune, become a cactus king. Yeah, let's see if we can. Get off this stupid farm. Rufus, you know how much I hate it here. I can't stay. I've got to go where the action is. But it's so dangerous. 60% of the people who go west get killed within a year, and that statistic is from before the cows came home. I'll be okay. You worry about taking care of Mum and Dad. I'll worry about me. Okay, if you say so. I still think you'll be dead by Crimbo. I'll miss you, Rufus. Okay. You give him a playful punch on the arm and leave. Go west like they told you to. Oh, go west, young man. It's fine. Dysentery can't get you in this one. You have a can of infinite beans. Yes. Yo, go west, young man. Yes. Skip the opening credits. No, we'll leave them. We'll leave them going. I seem to be hitching a ride on a cartload of turnips. Swede rutabagas. By Gru. Now I've got a song for the album now. Oh no, I'm terrible at singing. Oregon Trail playthrough. Weirdly enough, the very first stream that we wanted to do for our Q streams, we were thinking about Oregon Trail as our opening game, but we ended up going with FTL because we thought we wanted something a little bit. Oh, boom operator Ryan Ike. Oh, I forgot he was involved with this game. For those who don't know, Ryan Ike is a composer. Darn, I can't hear. Let's say I've heard most of the music on this game already. But Ryan Ike is a really good composer. He's done a lot of video game music, and he also I think he has some association with Onyx Path as well. But I also do know that he is a fan of the Magnus Archives. So, well, the bad news is you fell off that car and got knocked out for a couple of hours, and now you have no ride, no meat, and no prospects. The good news is that you're in a town rather than a gulch somewhere. Not much of a town, though. The town of Boring Springs. Ooh, a turnip, yes. We have a dusty turnip. So, is there anything else? What's this? Some kind of wind farm. Oh, did that hurt me? No, it didn't. What have I got? A dusty turnip. Turnip covered in grit increases all my stats by 1 for the rest of the day. Okay, I'm not going to eat that just yet. Since I have foraging, do I get anything if I walk into cactuses? 300 miles is too far to go on foot. You'll need a horse. Okay, nothing there. Yow. Eek. It's a chunk of wood from the broken hitching post. So, like most things in these kind of games, it's pick up everything that isn't nailed down. Sign on the door reads gone drinking. BS horsery. Okay. Yeah. Yikes. Yuck. Ooh, okay. As you walk into the saloon, the crazy-eyed guy sitting to the left of the door shrieks and waves at you to get your attention. Hey, where's your hat, dagnabbit? You can't drink in here without a hat. Tain't proper. He points to the take a hat, leave a hat box next to the door. You look through the hat box and find a magical black Stetson. That looks like something you'd wear. Yeah. Grab the hat. You got a hat. Barely enchanted hat. You grab the hat and put it on. Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Pete. He gives you a friendly, if somewhat twitchy nod. Say, fella. Yeah? You heading west? If you want some company, I'd be more than happy to come along. Just let me know. Well... no pressure. Goodness knows what that voice is. Alright, I'll keep it in mind. So that is Pete. Ooh, that is a very fetching hat. So what does the hat do? +1 mysticality, and the broken board is speak softly and carry a crude stick. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Ah. Right, I'm trying to do this with... So this is both mouse and keyboard. Is it too late to request specific impressions for characters? If I notice a specific request, I will do my best to see what I can do. I make no promises. You walk up to the bar and wait patiently for the bartender to notice you. While you're waiting, you see a sign taped to the back wall reading, "Reward for lost mugs, 25 meat each." Ooh. The bartender finally notices you. "Howdy, cowboy." "Howdy, barkeep. Name's Lena. What brings you to our little backwater?" Ask about work. Oh, hang on. Did somebody ask for a specific voice already? Christopher Walken. Alex. For all NPCs. Or, okay. I will do an attempt at Christopher Walken for the next NPC. Christopher Walken. Yes, do it. So, what brings you to, little backwater? Oh, the usual. I came out west to make my fortune. Not having much luck so far. Any work around these parts? Unfortunately, Boring Springs already has more people in it than jobs. It's more of a errand town, if you catch my meaning. If you're looking for a real job, I recommend talking to the railroad people up by Dirtwater. Oh. This is nowhere near Christopher Walken, but okay, I will stick with it. Let's ask about the railroad. The railroad? The Manifest Destiny Railroad Company from back east. They're trying to run a line to Frisco and having a heck of a time doing so. And they're hiring? Oh, I reckon they're always hiring for one thing or another. Big company, that. Ask about Dirtwater. Dirtwater is interesting. It's far enough west that it's still more or less exempt from the rule of law, but not so far west that it's been burned to the ground by the damned cows. Wow, cows are really getting uppity. Lots of opportunity there. She pauses for a few seconds, lost in thought. Yep, if I were a younger woman, I'd probably head that way myself. You mentioned errands. Yeah, this Forsaken Burg is always falling apart in one way or another. The hostler's always needing help since he hurt his leg, and that knockout chef could certainly stand to have someone doing his job for him. Those dang cows. Anything else? Well, I've got a goblin loose in the basement. Some cow poking from the gulch didn't wipe his boots off and got spores everywhere. The good, the bad, the both fine. Nice. I can probably handle a goblin. Much obliged. I'll unlock the basement door for you. Oh, and you'll need this. We've got an item, a weak fungicide. I'll take care of it. Okay, right, before we get to that, I am going to take a quick bio break and be back and refresh my drink. So we'll be back in a moment, chat. Let's start that again. Hey folks, we're back. Just catching up on some of the the stream admin. Thank you very much for bits from 14 Cooking On for 69 nice bits. For 69 bits for for 100 bits from Knit Me a Pony, 101 bits from Molieretsu. Thank you very much, Altoidos, for the sub, and Dirt Trap, and 100 bits from Oro here. Welcome to the channel, everybody. What are bits? Aha! Glad you asked, Light in the Void. So, bits are a kind of Twitch currency. You can get them by buying them in bundles from Twitch directly. I believe you can also earn them by watching adverts and such, depending on your location. And they allow you to give like bits of currency to any streamer you are watching. 1 bit equals 1 cent direct to the streamer. I believe it costs something like, I think back when, I haven't actually looked into it really, but it would cost something like $25 for 2,000 bits, which is $20 worth of bits. So obviously Twitch are taking their cut on it as well. But yeah, it basically allows you to support streamers in microtransactions, and you know, every little bit adds up. Obviously, no obligation to use bits to support us or anything like that. But if you do, they are very, very welcome. Right, okay, let's get back to the game. I've foregone headset because there is no point if I cannot hear the game. Wow, okay. I wonder how many animations these are going through. I wonder, is Alex still around, or has he disappeared? Which gives more to our queue, bits or donations? Both of those, like direct donations and bits, give equal amounts, I believe, because I don't think Streamlabs takes a cut per se. Yeah? Bits, you will have had your, depending on how you obtained them, you will have had a cut taken off, but one bit you give us is one sent directly to us. Alex, I had some voices regarding voices I should do, and oh, wonderful. So, just on that front, I am very bad at imitating specific voices. As you will have seen during Hatful Boyfriend, I can usually knock up some kind of weird voice, but it is unlikely to match anything or anyone that you may recognise. Which is probably better in the long run, because it means that we can't get we don't get any problems with plagiarism or anything like that. Your Hatful Boyfriend. Oh, thank you very much, Molieretsu. Okay, so let's have a look. He's doing that. Can't take anything there. Ooh. These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Ah, okay, so in order to play, I will need meat, which obviously is the currency here. What one I mean? Yeah, 100 bits is $1. Yes. Good luck, Q2. On we go. Not going to talk to you again. Can I get anything more out of the hat box? You already have a hat. What would you do with two? Stack them, obviously. Okay, so there is a spittoon here. Having seen the playthrough, I know vaguely that there is something in there, but it's a spittoon. People spit into it, you know, without even looking in it, and that's absolutely disgusting. Oh, hey, Mike. Well, we'll just have a quick look. Yeah, it's full of spit, regular spit, gross tobacco spit, chewing gum, and it looks like a few teeth as well. It's disgusting. And the smell, even from a distance, it smells horrible. Yeah, we're going to look elsewhere. Nope, you decided to back away from the horrible stink bucket. Nope, nope, nope. Nope. Who are these folks? Howdy, I'm Lena. No, don't, no spit, no spit diving today. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Howdy, Lena. I'm Horace. Nice to meet you. What do you do? I'm the town hostler. I don't know what that is. I'm the town horse selling guy. Gotcha. How's that working out for you? Oh, those horses are just flying out the door. So business is booming. Nice. No, I mean the horses keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Is that why you're drinking instead? Yep. Me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. It's one of those vicious circle things. Well, I'm in need of a horse. Do you have any left? One? Kinda boring one, but it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on. Come see me at the stable. I'll be happy to show you. Okay. Well, we've got a line on a horse. It may not be a very good horse, but we at least have a line on one. Johnny Sims voice. I don't even know how I would do a Johnny Sims voice. We drink to forget. The woman glares at you. You should probably let her drink. Okay, cool. Da, 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 da. I should probably leave him alone. Why? We can talk to most other folk, but okay, cool. Oh, we've got something new in our bag. What do we do? Oh, the weak fungicide. The liquid in this can is actually very powerful. It's just that it's tailored to keep your weak fungi. Oh. Item is used in combat, effective against goblins. Do I need to equip that? No? Okay, cool. So, Wazda, remember. Boring Spring Saloon, basement. Ooh, they've given me a lantern. Pile of old newspapers. Yes, take everything that's not nailed down. You got an item, Boring Springs Gazette, April 20th, 1895. Does it say anything? Copy of the Springs newspaper from about 6 weeks ago. Okay, cool. Da, 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 da. Pile of rocks. A crate of Nurse brand whiskey. Good for what ails you. Yeah, let's grab a bottle. I guess we never established your age. Good thing the legal drinking here is, can you reach the top of the bar? So we've got a bottle of whiskey. Oops. Mike. I'm not going to do your voice. Maybe with a little bit of study I might actually be able to do... I might be able to work up to some of the crew voices, but we will see. The goblin shouts, Briac! Attack the goblin. Okay, it's what we've been sent down to do. Right, okay, so combat. We've got health bars, obviously. Well, I say obviously, maybe not so obvious. That is assumptions, Anil, and that is a bad thing. But look, we've got the game highlighting health bars, presumably. We've got action melee attack will deal 4 to 5 damage to the thing. Pistol attack will deal 2 damage. Action Lava Father, which costs me an action point, which I only have 1. Target will suffer 8 hot damage. Action Beam Shield costs 1 AP and is usable once per fight, which increases my armor by 4. Surrender, giving up is the same as losing. Cool. And we have an item. Weak Fungicide, which won't end my turn. It deals 25 damage to the target, assuming the target is the goblin. Well, we've been given this, so presumably we want to use it. Spray spacebar, you've got an action point. Okay. Ah, okay. Victory! Having dispatched a goblin, you pat yourself on the back for a job well done. 3 XP, hooray! Was there anything that the goblin was doing? Anything else in the bar? Nope, okay, cool. And let's go back to the bartender. Howdy! Howdy. Good to see you again, Lena. You tip your hat to the bartender. I took care of that goblin. Thank you kindly, Lena. I knew you as a stand-up fella the moment you walked in here. She reaches under the bar and grabs a bag of meat. Here you go. It's the least I can do by way of thanks. You gain 200 meat. Hooray, money! Tip your hat. Who's the lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? That's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. A real tough broad. I recommend you pester her. Why's that? Lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Ouch. Okay, so I think we are done here. Should we go and see a man about a horse? Oops. Did not mean to go down there. Da, 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 da. Leave him alone. Okay, still no luck. Or we could try our hands at the poker. So we've got whiskey. Whiskey is too cheap for you to even consider drinking it. And given your legendarily low standards, that's really saying something. Wow. No. Where's the money? Where does it tell you how much meat I have got? Oh, I have 6 unspent. Oh, I have 6 XP now. So, standard practice on games like this. We have a level up mechanic. So as you can see, we've got different values of XP that we would need to spend in order to get various boosts. 5 XP to increase this. So do I want more speed, AP and spleen capacity, or do I want to increase my damage? I think I want to actually increase my... I think I want more AP. Did that actually give me an AP increase? Yeah, let's take spleen capacity. Yes, that determines how much, how many potions we can use in any given day. Obviously, don't have any potions as yet, but yeah. Let's increase the gumption. I probably should actually increase mysticality, but I think this is actually going to be more useful. So there we go. So plus 2 speed, maximum AP is increased, and spleen capacity. Does that? Oh, we have a map. Make your own damn guide to boring springs that's an environment. Okay, game. So mysticality. Oh yeah, that was from the hat. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's get out of here. Sheriff. Is there anything else in this town? So we've got a doctor. Hello? No, you're not allowed in Topeka anymore, remember? Sure. Some loose dirt. Can I do anything about it? I may need it. Oh, obviously the meat is up there. You approach the weird Cactus Man hybrid. He smiles at you. Howdy, Cactus Man. Howdy yourself. And the name's Bill. Cactus Bill. What happened to you, Bill? Well, to be honest, partner, I drank too much cactus beer and it turned me into a cactus. Doc Alice warned me this would happen, but I didn't listen. And that's why they call you Cactus Bill? No, that's just a coincidence. Oh, does it hurt? Does what hurt? You know, being a cactus? Oh, no, it's actually kind of nice. The natural fermentation processes inside the cactus, pardon me, keep me pretty drunk most of the time. I guess it is a mite boring. Yeah, I bet. It wouldn't be so bad if I had something to read. You don't happen to have a newspaper or anything, do you? Woohoo! That was lucky! You give him the newspaper you found in the basement of the saloon. Much obliged, partner. Now, let's see here. What can I do to return the favour? Oh, I know. My shovel. I left it behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. It's yours if you go and get it. I'm sure you'll find a use for it. Ooh, 3 XP. Behind the outhouse at Orhole Mine. Got it. Thanks, Bill. Don't mention it. Now if you could just kinda stick that newspaper to my face before you leave. Well, we'll stick it to him. Nice. Ooh. Get lost. Okay. Obviously, the doctor doesn't want to see us. The drunk is not interested. Step right up, Braid's the name and trade's the game. You seriously doubt that his name is Braid? Howdy, Braid. What are you trading? Well, sir, for today I'm trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. And to the cunning Skinner who brings me 3 rattlesnake hides, well, to that adventurous soul I will trade a fine silver pocket watch.
Do in the furniture. I wanted to do
in the future.
Future.
Do I want to swap
not furniture.
a needle for some dynamite? What do you think, chat? Needle, which could be used for lockpicking, or dynamite? Ghost Mike. What are we talking about? Ghost Mike, Furniture Mike. Furniture Mike return. Wow. Okay, I have definitely missed something in it. Depends on how much chaos I want to cause. Dynamite, needle. Dynamite can also be used for lopping. That is true, Brenanza. That is definitely true. Needles are really useful. Don't give it away lightly. Oh, really? Okay, that's weird. Oopsie. Is everything okay? I didn't really notice anything about that. Oh, okay. Obviously, did you figure? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, we keep forgetting to take that. We keep forgetting to take that GIF off. Okay. I don't think I'll trade anything right now. I think the needle's probably going to be useful. So. Let's go and see the sheriff. Boring Springs Sheriff Office. Ooh. Dirty mug. Let's grab it. Nothing in the cell. Wanted for bird theft. Naked Mike Bernstein. Reward 200 meat. Help wanted. Wanted poster artist. A blind person at the Yuma Marshal's office. Wanted Bimmy Fricker for face thieving. Reward 420 meat. Okay, let's see what the sheriff has to offer. What kind of voice do I want for the sheriff? He's supposed to be incompetent. Well, howdy, stranger. Welcome to Boring Springs. I'm the sheriff in these parts. Alex voice. The what? He sighs. The sheriff, okay? Blasted sign painters? Say, you wouldn't happen to be looking for work, would ya? Depends on the work. Well, how does this grab ya? There's a gang of hoodlums around here what call themselves the Fricker Gang. Last time I arrested one of them, they busted him out and took my cell door with them. It ain't such good with the door. And I need somebody tough, smart, and slick to go fetch it back for me. Why don't you do it? You're the sheriff after all. I gotta stay here and practice my chair tipping. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Funny you should say that, because I'm sending the deputy along with you. Keep you out of trouble. He takes a pistol out of his desk and hands it to you. You've got an item, deputy pistol. Deputy? You deputized a gun? You're new in town. Maybe you ain't noticed, but there ain't much to do here except drink. Here, let me write down where the Fricker Gang's hideout is for ya. He makes a little note on your map. Got it. I'll be back with the door. Okay. So, we've got a new location on our map. The Fricker Gang's hideout. Nice that it updates with each one. And Deputy Pistol. This pistol was deputized during one of the Sheriff's most recent benders. How kindly of him. No dynamite, but a gun. Yep, that's probably fair. Boring Springs Horsery. 1,000 meat. Let's dig through that. Hey, more needle. More needle. Hooray. Okay. Wow, it was only like 10 minutes ago and I've forgotten what voice I did for him. Anyone remember what voice I actually did for him? Now we can get the dynamite. Make sure they only shoot the sheriff and not the deputy. Well, if I'm going to use the pistol, I'm probably going to have to shoot the deputy. Oh, that's the joke, isn't it? Oh. No, the Christopher Walken voice was... I did Alex's voice, sir. 1,000 meat in this economy. CI like cetaceans. Okay, I'm just going to have to... what you did was Alex's. Wow. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? How's business? Oh, you know, every day I'm hustling. Tell you the truth, it's pretty terrible. All my horses keep running away. Well, except for this completely ordinary one. That's rough. Maybe I can help. Oh, God, yes. Thank you. Please, I'd go fetch them myself, except for this injury. I'll give you 300 meat each for finding them. How many are there? 3. Here, let me see your map. They pretty much always run to the same places. He draws 3 little pictures on your map. All-Hole Mine, the Boring Springs Boneyard, and the Thousand Snakes Gulch. Ooh, the All-Hole Mine. That will get me the shovel. Why these places? I think they like environments like that are thematically appropriate. Here, when you find one, feed it some of those oats. That should send it back here. A bag of homing oats. How does that work? They're special pigeon-infused oats. Okay, will do. See you later. This is the most typical horse you have ever seen. Yep. Sure it is. Not really sure about those legs, but okay. Bag of homing oats. Brimley's location-aware oats. They're healthy and expeditious. So, the gulch, the boneyard, and the mine. I'm sure that is exactly what I said, Mike, and there is probably no way of finding out that whether or not I actually said that on camera or not. Okay, cool. I'm glad you agree, Jory. That probably makes it true. Nope, Mike would never lie. Yeah. Let's go. Well, let's go to the mine because I think that will get me so I can get the shovel as well. Oops, that's not where I want to. Anything in the outhouse? This is where Bill said to look. Look behind the outhouse. Hey, he wasn't kidding. Not that this would have been a funny thing to kid about, I guess. Shovel! Oh, does that mean I can... oh, do I have to equip the shovel? Provides the option to dig in certain places. No, okay. Hopefully, what if I've just got it in my inventory, it will be... Ooh! There's still some meat ore. Meat ore. Okay. Let's dig through it. Score! Gain 50 meat. Nice. Ooh, a mug. Hooray! Does this mean that the horse has actually gone into the mine? Ah, okay. It's instructions for the cargo elevator. Let's examine the controls. This mechanism is labelled Cargo Elevator Control. A poster on the mat wall behind reads 1. Blasting cap storage, 2. Plungers, both kinds, 3. Tools. Where do you want to send the cargo elevator? Well, let's leave it alone for now. Okay, that's the handle for doing so, right. Nothing in there. Minecart is still full. You find a disgusting chunk of meat ore. Hey, balancing on the lamp like that is pretty gymnastic. This looks dangerous. At least there's no plunger hooked up to it. Okay, so that's a recipe for getting glass and fire in places you don't want glass and fire. This mine brought to you by Tom Hart. Ooh, nice reference there. Well, let's go to level 1. Oh, the elevator included in any case it's a people elevator, not a cargo elevator. It's a cargo elevator. These crates are all labelled blasting caps. The period is part of the label, that's why it's inside the quotes like that. Let's grab one. Dang it, looks like you're going to need a crowbar to pry one of the crates open. Okay. Let's get tools. It's a toolbox, but it's locked. Okay, let's pick the lock. You managed to unlock the toolbox, but the needle is ruined in the process. Most of the tools inside are rusted away to nothing, but there's a pretty nice crowbar. Hooray! Blasting cap storage. Okay, so we've got like a pretty, like, the game is introducing you to kind of like a pretty simple set of puzzles here. Again, very typical for RPGs of this nature. I'm guessing they will probably increase in difficulties as we go along. Grab one, pry one of the crates open with your crowbar and grab a blasting cap. Cool, let's get a plunger. Plunger! The sign lied though, there's only the one kind. Let's take one. We've got a destination plunger. Cool. So is the horse behind this rubble then? Put the plunger up to it. This looks dangerous. Add a blasting cap. Okay, you've succeeded in putting yourself in grave danger. This makes you nervous. Press the plunger. Kaboom! So, I have questions. How did that horse... So, presumably the horse wandered in here and kind of got stuck behind a rock fall? And then who put the TNT in front of it? I smell a conspiracy. There's still some meat ore in this cart. Dig through it. Score 50 meat. Ooh, dig. Dig, dig, dig. Dig. Can we get a dig in chat, please? Yeah, the shadow animation is actually really nice. So. The horse put the TNT in there for its own purposes. Ooh. Have we got a conniving horse? See you, Mike. Dig. Ooh, silver nugget. Actual metal. Now the question is, in this economy, is is precious metal actually precious and such? You see the dark horse. Barely. Approach her. Hey there, girl. It's a friend. It's okay. I'm a friend. Nah. The horse shies away from you, though in this case it's more like cripplingly inverted. That's a difficult sentence to say. Though in this case it's more like cripplingly introverted away from you. Whew. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Look, I brought some oats for you. They aren't poison or anything. In retrospect, I guess that wasn't a very comforting thing to say. Well, let's pat her on the nose. As you reach out to pat her nose, the horse ducks and steps further back into the shadows. Oh, come on. No. Feed her the oats. You take a handful of oats out of the bag and hold them out to the horse. Here you go. Yum yum. She sidles away from you warily and makes a surprisingly good attempt at hiding in her own shadow. Ooh, shadow dancer horse. Oh, come on, please. Eat the oats myself. Look, they're fine, okay? See? You take a handful from the bag and toss some into your mouth. Ugh. It's like the roughest, blandest breakfast cereal you've ever hated. Still, it's better than dry cat food. Don't ask. You smile to show the horse that you're fine and realise that you've unconsciously turned around and walked out the door. Jeez, these are powerful. The horse looks at you warily as you re-enter with a cheerful wave. See? Perfectly fine. We've got that. Pat her on the nose. The horse hunches her shoulders and seems to shrink slightly as you pat her nose, but she doesn't actually flee. So that's something. There's a good girl. Is that a whinny? The horse finally seems relaxed enough around you, so you offer her a handful of the oats. Warily, begrudgingly, she eats them. Then she gestures at something behind you. You turn around to look, but don't see anything. When you turn around, she's gone. So the horse pulls the look over there trick. Okay, cool, fine. Well, okay then. A cat food flavour scientist? Ooh. Okay, right. Well, we've got one horse. We've got some mugs and 2 needles left. Okay. Actually, well, no. Shiny nugget of silver. Unrefined meat nugget. A chunk of mostly worthless rock shot through with veins of gristle and flesh and veins. Yeah, that's... Wow, that's... Yeah. Jared's currency, so just sell it. Okay, cool. At least we're being told what to do with it. So, we've got the shovel, we've got one horse. I guess we go to Thousand Snakes Gulch. What time is it? Is the horse Peter Lucas's? I think there's a reasonable a reasonable argument for that. Snack. You're speaking right now next to a guy named Jared. Oops. Ooh, one of these rocks is really shiny. Yes. Shiny rock. Ow. Ow. The snake looks sleepy, but not that sleepy. Okay, let's try and fight it. Oh, I still only have one attack point. Action point. Okay, interesting. Right. Let's see about using magic. Shiny rock extremely good. The size of a person, yeah. So, let's cast our spell. What spell? Lava Father! Have at thee! Ooh. So 2 hit points of damage. Okay, so it's so the action point thing is for the entire round of combat. Okay, that's going to be interesting in terms of management. So this shows you that you have a action point management words. Action point management. Wow, brain has completely gone. Yeah, so you've got to manage your action points appropriately for this. So there's a tactical element to all of this. So which is going to do most? At least these don't use things. So 4-5 with the board, or let's pistol. Well, let's keep as far away as possible. We will shoot them. Da, 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 da. Victory. So, you have slain a snake. Before long, they'll call you Snake Murdering Lena. You gain 3 XP. Yay! So, lather, rinse, repeat, I guess. Can't sneak. Another one. Well, I guess it's not called One Snake Gulch. Please don't let there actually be 1,000 snakes. Yeah, F for snack. You shot the sheriff. No, I shot the deputy. Wait, hang on. That's not how it goes. So let's start with the spell again. I mean, we're going to get injured. Oh! Ooh, this one has more. It poisoned me! Oh no! I am just going to have to start blasting it. Oopsie. Okay, you made short work of that long snake. Gain 3 XP. Cool. Right, does this give... Okay, I've got another snake there. Oh, my hit points refresh. Okay, cool. I don't need to worry about that. Okay, that's interesting to know. Hopefully. Actually, do I have enough XP to character Anel? I have 10 XP. At this point, I think I could up my. That's not going to change my thing. Plus 20 maximum HP, stomach tolerance, capacity, and things. Well, at this point, let's actually, let's increase my mysticality so that I do more. And I've got 5 XP, which I will save. Okay. Pigeon infused, homing pigeon infused. Yes. Okay, so let's hopefully do some more damage. This snake looks really angry. You're going to need every trick in the book to beat this one. Well, I'm good at tricks. Uh-oh, they're quick. Ha. So I am poisoned. So okay, so you can click on either party to see what they are doing down in the bottom. Oh, you can't see that. Aha! I should move myself. Let us take the camera and move me. So let me see how, if I remember how to do this. So hopefully that will actually mean that you can now see in the bottom corner here that we can click on the snake to show that they have 20 hit points and what their stats are, and then move to me and see what we're going. Hopefully the top left hand corner isn't going to prove too problematic. 30. Yes, Havellini, I picked up a hat from the saloon because I couldn't get in without a hat, and luckily they had a have a hat, take a hat, take a hat, leave a hat box. But unfortunately they wouldn't let me stack hats. So maybe we can do that later in the game. Right, so let's cast a spell and hopefully we will be able to do more damage. Beam! 8, it's not great. This isn't going to be a... Oh dear. This is going to be... I think this is going to be close. I don't know if I can... I'm not going to survive this. I am going to have to surrender. Da, 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 da. You wake up in a heap next to the snake. You feel a lump underneath you and realise that you're lying on top of a stick of dynamite. You've got an item, dynamite. Combat items like this can really give you an edge in combat. When you fight that snake again, try tossing this at it. Ah, cunning. Okay, so here we have a very interesting feature of what I suspect was a fight you are destined to lose. That it doesn't tell you that going into it, but the odds were stacked against you to be able to do so. But in doing so, you lost. You learned something, and in this case, you get items in which to try the fight again and then proceed, which I generally actually favour as a kind of mechanic. It's something I quite like to teach you in things like this. Obviously, in a different sort of game, it may not work, but here I think it does. So let's try that again, you dastardly snake. So obviously they get the bounce on us again. Let's start. Oh, 20 damage. Okay, cool. Boom! Be gone. Right. Nice work. If the whole cowboy thing doesn't work out, you can always get a job as a snake exterminator. You gain 9 XP. Nice. Was that maybe not so much putting the boom into boom slang, as it was there? This horse has gone snake crazy, or maybe he's some other kind of crazy before. Let us approach him. Hey there, boy. Hey, fella. I'm a friend, okay? It's cool, all right. Be cool. Don't freak out on me. Look him in the eyes. You calmly look the horse in the eyes. One of them is fixed in a glassy 1,000-yard stare. The other is revolving madly in its socket, like he's thinking of trying to escape in every direction simultaneously. He looks to be calming down a little now that it's clear you aren't actually made of spiders, though. Ugh. Pat its nose. You gently pat the horse's nose. He twitches a bit. Okay, a lot. But seems to recognise that you aren't going to eat his eyes or suck out his soul or whatever madness is bouncing around in that skull of his. Little wary about language being used, but yeah, okay. That's a good boy. Feed him the oats. Hey, hungry boy, I've got a little treat for you. You feed the crazy horse some of the homing oats and it gallops away with a whinny, or rather a whinny. Hopefully he's heading home and not into the 12th dimension. Cool. Hooray! Is there anything at the... no, I'm just getting... Eek. Eek. Okay, right, okay. Oh, you don't have to walk all the way back there. Hit M or click the map icon to travel quietly. Nice. What did I get there? I don't think I actually picked up anything new. Okay, M for the map. Let's go to the boneyard. as we learned yesterday, everything is spiders. Yes, so people in the chat who may not be familiar with what's being referenced, the trailer for the season 5 of the Magnus Archives dropped yesterday, and there was a particularly interesting sound effect in there. Those who are interested to know what it was, Johnny has said that it wasn't spiders. Can go to his Twitter at Johnny Waistcoat, and he did make a comment on that. There is a cup at the tree, which will hopefully get us 25 meat when we return it to the saloon. Our founder, Zephaniah Boring, 1806 to 1885. He was actually a really interesting guy. Grab the mug. Anything about the tree? Benjamin Crockett, 1320 to 1364. He showed up way too early. Beauregard Skelton, Captain of the 3rd Cavalry, 1820 to 1866. I'm not going to dig up the grave right now. A skeleton! You're not getting past it without a scuffle. So a scuffle it is. Fetch quest is all, yeah. Got the jump on them. Target is an agitated skeleton with 10 hit points. Target will suffer 9 damage. No. Okay, well, there we go. Boom. And then we'll shoot. Let's shoot you. And we get past. So, skeleton collapses into a pile of loose bones. That guy just wouldn't stay put. Ooh. Timothy Cochrane, 1855 to 1895, devoted husband. Wow, lifespan's not long here. Elizabeth Cochrane, 1887 to 1895. Aww, 7 years old. Beloved daughter. Silas Cochrane, 1895 to 1895. Aww, a baby. Aww, poor family. Right. Your pulse quickens as you get near the spooky translucent horse. You approach the weird semi-transparent horse cautiously so as not to startle her, though you quickly come to realize this is not a horse that startles easily. Hello there. Hi, I'm a friend, okay? Nay. That's a little strange. How did you do that without... How you did that without opening your mouth? You pat the horse's nose, which is very cold. If you were going to ride her, you'd want an extra saddle blanket to keep your butt from freezing. Let's try patting her on the horse again. Nose. Yep. Still cold. Still cold. Okay, feed oats. Here you go, girl. Have some oats. You hold out a handful of oats for the horse, but she sort of stares right through you. Ooh. Please don't look at me like that. Not. Try the oats again. You hold the oats out again, but the horse continues to ignore them. What's the matter? Are they not spooky enough? Not sure how to make oats spooky. I guess I could put some bone meal on them? But I don't have anything handy to grind up bones with. Grave dirt? Really? Is that a yes? Weird. Okay. Add some grave dirt to the oats. You sprinkle the oats with just a little bit of grave dirt and hold them out again. The horse gazes expressionlessly at them and then eats them. Nay. And with that, she glides away in the direction of town. Bizarre. Right. So we have the option of digging up the captain and fighting it, but I know. What do you think, folks? Do we dig up Captain Beauregard Skelton? Exhume and fight. Yes, yes. Grave robbing, fight, yes, exhume, dig. Fight. Well, if nothing else, it gets us XP, I guess. Dig up the grave. Aha, I've got the jump on them. So Captain Skeleton is a 20 hit point skeleton. Ooh, 3 muscle, 3 mysticality, and 3 moxie. So they're only going to take 7 damage from this. So this is kind of going to be close. I really need more action points. How much damage are they doing? 8. Ow. Shoot. No, I don't think I'm winning this. Shoot again. Yeah. No. Yeah, he's strong. I wouldn't feel too bad about that. He was a captain after all, and you aren't even a private. To dust myself off. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, we will probably have to come back. Dig up your dead! Dig up your dead! Yes. I feel responsible for my death now. Aww. Let's go back to town. And now we can turn in the horse quest. Yeah, let's turn in the horse quest first. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my... Oh, sorry, no, that was the wrong voice. In this graveyard we respect rank. I don't know how you spotted her hiding in that mine, but thanks for sending back my dark horse. Sure thing. It looks like my pale horse made it back safe. Thanks for your help. 300 more meat. Thanks for finding my crazy horse. He was eating loco weed again, wasn't he? Not that I noticed. That's all of them. I can't thank you enough. Here's a little extra for you. Gain 100 meat. How convenient that we get 1,000 meat. Thanks. Afternoon, sir. What can I do for you? Well, before we buy the horse, you said something earlier about an injury? Yeah, busted my knee while mucking out the showroom. Don't ask how, it's embarrassing. I was going to get Doc Alice to have a look at it, but she gave up doctoring. Why'd she do that? Nobody knows. She just shut herself up in her office. Said she wouldn't talk to anyone except Nurse Whiskey. Is that an actual nurse? Or... I'm pretty sure she was being sarcastic. I see. Alright, well, let's get the horse when we get out of town. Let's go and return mugs. Howdy. Howdy. Good to see you again, Lena. You tip your hat to the bartender, and I found these mugs. Much obliged. You hand in the recovered mugs and collect your bounty. Gain 75 meat. Thank you. Just thought I'd say howdy. Bartender smiles. Well then, mission accomplished, I reckon. Yes, meat is the in-game currency. Only here for the bad puns. Yeah, I don't think we haven't actually come across a lot of bad puns just yet. Bye, Miss Ilram. I'm guessing we can't talk to you. Ooh. Ooh. Right. The woman glares at you. Are you Susie Cochran? How did you know my last name? I saw the graves in the cemetery. I'm sorry for your loss. Susie scowls bitterly and mutters into her whiskey. I saw it happen. Saw the whole damn thing and couldn't do nothing about it. The bartender said it was cows, right? I don't know what those things are, but they ain't cows. Not anymore. What happened? It was a raid. See? Ma and Pa used to ranch cattle back before they came home. Pa didn't make it, but Ma and I managed to rebuild. We ranched pigs instead, and she left me the place when she passed. Go on. Well, I guess a passing herd sniffed out that it used to be a cow ranch and they attacked. A couple of days ago. Happened so fast I didn't even have time to get my rifle out of the gun safe. Cows smashed in the front door and a fire started out by the root cellar. House went up in blazes, just like that. What did you do? There wasn't anything I could do. Couldn't get upstairs to the kids because of the fire. I saw Tim trampled right in front of me. She drains her glass. I don't want to talk about it anymore. Sorry. She refills her mug from a bottle on the bar and doesn't reply. What will you do now? Head west, I suppose. Nothing keeping me here and no desire to stay. I can't leave without my rifle, though. Why not? It was Ma's rifle. It's all I got left of anybody. Where is it? Left it at the ranch like a damn fool. Listen, can I ask you a favour? I need someone to go and get it for me. Yeah, I'll go get it. She shows you on the map where her ranch is. And we take our leave. So. Oh, that was really sad. So obviously we are going to go and get her rifle. Let's get out of here. Let's see if we can... Ooh. We can shovel it now. Nasty work, but someone's got to do it. Hooray! XP! Da, 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 da. Shovel it. Is there any more? Ooh. Oh, have I walked into cactuses too many times? You've been poked by so many cactuses that your body has built up an entire extra set of skin capillaries just to deal with the tiny puncture wounds. Hooray! Plus 5 HP. Excellent. Yeah, I'm alright too. It is a bit weird. Cactus King. Someone tell Alex. Yes. Can't do anything with that. Oof. Wiggly worm. Shovel it. Yeah. And some loose dirt. Ooh, a mug. Cool. Right, let's go and turn that in. Oh, actually, while we're here. Get lost! Offer whiskey. Whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What kind of voice should I do for the Doc? What kind of voice? My voice. How would I do the Doctor as a mic voice? I think. Actually, my throat is feeling a bit rough, so I am going to ponder what a mic voice might be while I take another quick break. We've been online for 2.5 hours, so yeah, get up, stretch your legs. Yeah, the Doctor is a woman, so I will ponder this. Let me and be back in a moment. Oh, hey, April! I'm just about to go on a quick break. So yes, everyone get up, stretch your legs, grab a drink if you need, take a bio break. I will be back in a moment. One of these days, I will actually remember to take myself back off mute when we when I come back from break. I'm sure, like, Mike is cradling his head in his hands at the ineptitude Oh, thank you very much, Shell Smiles. Okay, so refresh my drink. Got a new cup of honey and lemon. This game is taking a little bit more of a toll on my voice than I had expected it to, but we will carry on gamely, and I will try and do better in terms of getting my throat sorted for these voices next time. So, on the voice front, I'm going to use a little bit of insider knowledge here, and I am not going to attempt to do a mic voice for the doc, because I know that the Doctor is a character who we may be able to pick up and come along as a companion. So if I am going to do a voice for them, I will want it to be someone that I can actually keep up for a reasonable length of time. So I have decided Azu voice. Not quite. I'm going to go with a pseudo-German accent for Doc Alice. So, whiskey delivery for you, Doc. What brand? Nurse whiskey. Your favourite, I'm led to believe. Didn't know she makes house calls. All right, hold on. All dogs end up German. I'm sorry, Luna. You hear a rattle as she unlocks the door. Enter the house, sir. Ooh. That's a lot of TNT stacked up near an open flame. Oh, wait, hang on. No, obviously we've got to we've got channel Hatterful, don't we? The Doctor is the Doctor is Cockney. Medicinal explosives. Actually, I'll save German. Let's see. Right. How do if I can remember what? Yeah, Dr. Thick. Right. Okay. Next time the text comes up for the Doctor, I'm going to try and channel Beacon. Dr. Stick in this case. Nice one, Malevolent Mango. Yes, okay. So we've got medicinal TNT. Wow, shouldn't this be further from the fireplace? The stove is spotless. Either she's really compulsive about cleaning or she never cooks. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Not until you give me that whiskey you promised me. Okay, fine. This vanity doesn't look like it sees much use. You grab a pair of tweezers and pluck some of your more unsightly eyebrows. Gain an XP. Alright, let's talk. Doc Alice looks to be in about her 50s. Her hair is greying and her face is lined. Her eyes are still clear and sharp, if bloodshot. She holds out her hand. Whiskey. Stat. Well, we're not gonna we're not gonna not deny her whiskey. She cracks open the whiskey and fills a small flask she takes out of her pocket. Then she puts the flask back in her pocket and starts chugging out of the bottle. Geez, Doc, that doesn't seem healthy. Who's the doctor here? Me or you? Okay, point taken. Doc Alice continues to pour whiskey down her neck, occasionally stopping to breathe. Is everything alright? That depends on how fast I can get this whiskey into my bloodstream compared to how fast my liver filters it out. And I can't talk and drink at the same time, so... She glares at you meaningfully. So, what's the matter, Doc? What's the matter? The old world's gone to hell in a horse cart, and you ask what's the matter? Bandits, cow demons, dead men walking. Why don't you go ahead and pick one, and I'll drink to that. Dead men walking? You haven't seen it? Corpses and skeletons staggering around like the puppets with half their strings cut, looking to take a bite out of living. Oh yeah, there was a skeleton in the cemetery. It's nice to get some outside confirmation that I'm not losing my damn mind. But how is that even possible? It isn't possible. It goes against everything I know about medicine. Dead patients don't get back up. Patients? Ooh, ouch. Doc Alice turns away, grimacing. Every doctor loses one now and again. You never get used to it. But, well, it happens. But what doesn't happen is them coming back afterwards and looking for revenge. That must be pretty rough. Rough? Buddy, I don't think you comprehend the situation. It's not just patients. It's neighbours, friends, husbands. Ugh. Indeed. She turns away from you and focuses her attention back on the bottle. Doc Alice sighs exasperatedly. What now? Well, do you have any idea what's causing the resurrections? Well, I heard a rumour. A rumour? What is it? It's when you get incomplete information from an unverified source. Oh. Why has the doctor's accent gone a little bit farmer? Oh dear. Yeah, Cockney slipped into Somerset to... Anyway, what I heard is that a fella out west that's causing it, a necromancer they call him, supposedly he's sending magic out into the world somehow. Magic? Like we beanslingers use? I never heard of any beanslinger raising the dead. Have you? Her scowl deepens. That'd be one hell of a can of beans. What's with the deal with all the TNT? It's so when I feel like I'm about to go, I can blow myself into bits so small there'll be nothing left to come back. That seems drastic. Drastic? Hell, no way am I taking the risk of becoming one of those things. Fair enough. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Okay. That got dark. But given all that she has seen, I'm guessing, yeah, that's kind of understandable. Hey Doc, can I look at your books? Sure, if you want to. Not that they're going to do you much good in this doomed forsaken hellhole. You should try being less cheerful, Doc. Hey. Not good. Sadness detected, security alerted. You survey the books on Alice's shelf. They're all medical textbooks except for a few. So, The Legend of Curly's Meat, The Life and Works of Fred Ferguson, The Goblinoid Tongues, a primer, made like a tree and leaf. I am going to pick, given that we've encountered goblins, that's probably a good idea to try and speak to them. Yeah, more lightness. Yeah, let's go with the Goblinoid Tongues. You start flipping through the Goblin language book. It's confusing at first, but you eventually get so engrossed that by the time you take a break from reading, several blurfs have passed. And you also know that blurf is the Goblin word for hour. You've learned to speak Goblin. Sort of. You've got a perk, Goblin Tongue. Ooh, actually, can I read all 3 books? Yeah. The book tells the story of a legendary treasure, a massive chest full of premium meat, secreted in the hidden sense, not in the extruded sense. Ew. In the Western Desert by an old cowhand named Curly Butterleaf. And book number 3. This purports to be a Civil War surgeon's autobiography, but flipping through it you find it's mostly just a list of reasons that drinking alcohol is bad. So it's actually a work of ludicrous speculative fiction. At least there are some useful appendices in the back, and some diagrams of appendices. You gain 3 XP. Nice. Right, let's see how much XP I have now. Ooh, 25 XP. Right. Oops, I didn't mean to. Okay, I didn't actually mean to click on the plus, but oh well. I've increased my spell damage. That's not a bad thing, actually. So I've got 15 XP. 200 XP to improve foraging. Okay, wow, okay. 15 XP. What do I want to improve? Grit? Gumption? Or glamour? Ooh, plus 5% item finding bonus. Do we want to go glamorous or do we want to go gritty? I mean, I'll probably boost gumption. I think we'll take gumption as a thing generally. But do we want gritty or glamorous? What do you think, folks? Yeah, shotgun. More lava damage is fine, actually. Even if I am randomly clicking things. Glam, gritty, glam. Yeah, I think folks are looking for... Let's go for the glamour. So this will be increased money, increased item finding bonus, and +1 liver capacity. We need a role-playing disco bean slinger. Okay, cool. So we will go for a glamour and gumption build then. Yeah, we're not going for like the physicality. Falcon Reynolds, I think you are right. No point in doing literally anything if you can't do it with style. Yes. So, is there anything more we can talk to the doctor? Ooh, about that necromancer. Assuming he exists, what about him? Well, maybe someone ought to try and stop him. Doc Alice gives you a sharp look. You? Because I know you ain't talking about me. Why not you? A grey-haired old woman that knows about much as fighting as a squirrel knows about surgery. Did you hit your head on a bar stool, kid? You aren't that old. If I were going to pick someone to go up against a necromancer, it'd be someone who also knows about death, but in a scientific way. A doctor, right? Doc Alice stares hard at you and takes a swig from a bottle, saying nothing. And it sounds like you've got plenty of motivation to get the job done. For your friends and everyone. She continues to look at you. You can see the gears turning in her head. It beats doing nothing anyway. Beats locking yourself in a house full of TNT and drinking yourself to death. You aren't even doing any doctoring anymore. She winces and looks away. Then she shakes her head slowly. You seriously expect me to ride out west by myself, chasing a rumour? Doesn't have to be by yourself. I'm heading west too. Tag along with me and maybe we can find the guy and put a stop to him. It's crazy. Impossible. Impossible like raising the dead is impossible. Alice crosses her arms and regards you thoughtfully. A spark slowly brightens in her eyes. Alright, kid. What the hell? Let's give it a shot. Cool. Ooh, I think we have a companion. Not sure where we would get that. Just let me know when you're ready to leave. I'll wait here. Alright. Okay, so do we actually have a quest log? That would be interesting to know. You get info, your stuff. Map, the Cochrane Ranch. So yeah, that's where we need to go. So we've got Goblin Tongue, mostly scabs, and stupid walking. 24 maximum HP, speed 2, spell damage bonus is 4. Don't see a quest log, which is a bit of a That's a bit of a pain if we don't. But okay, never mind. Okay, great, cool. Let's go and give him this mug. Oh, this mug. Thank you. Take a leave. Right. Alright, let's talk to Pete and see what he has to say. We want to get Susie the gun. Yeah. Stupid walking is still the most valuable skill. As is the grit, you're the glam. Cool. Yeah, I think that's fair. What do you say, Pete? Who, me? Well, heck, I say all kinds of things. For instance, thunderation, some gold-dang sidewinder sank my battleship. Pete takes a swig of his whiskey. Pete notices a shiny rock you're carrying and his wild eyes light up. That there's a right shiny rock you got, stranger. I'll give you 7 meat for that rock. Do we sell it to him? Or not? 7 meat for shiny rock does seem a little bit on the low side. It's a pretty rock. Might even be a glam rock. Sorry. 7 meat is barely anything. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. Nah, I think I'll keep it. He shrugs. Suit yourself. Pete notices the nugget of silver you found earlier. I'll take that old silver nugget off your hand if you like. Give you 81 meat for it. 81 meat for silver? This is... So when I'm playing like this, I am a real hoarder. I really don't like selling anything if I think that I might find a use for it. But A1 meat is a quite substantial amount of money for it. Or do we need more meat at the moment? Can we sell it later on? Yeah, let's wait and sell it. We don't need the money right now because we're going to buy a horse. Nah, I'm going to hold on to this one. Well, as you please. Pete squints and points at the unrefined meat ore you're carrying. You ain't seen me like one for much use for unrefined ore, stranger. I'll buy it off you for 73 meat. Yeah, let's sell him. Yeah, probably don't need... I probably don't need the ore. Actually, no. I'm saving it for later. Yeah. Alright. So he's just a trader on that front then. Okay, cool. Do I need to save? Obviously not. Right, okay. That's kind of handy to know. No, there's no save option button here. Okay, so this must be continually saving as we go along. Let's go and get a horse. Hey, sir, what can I do for you? Can you sell me a horse? Sure thing. I should warn you though, horses get mighty attached to their riders. Once you've bought one, you won't be able to change your mind later. Which one are you interested in? Okay, so we can either go with the basic model, the shifty looking dark one, the spooky pale one, the one with the crazy eyes. Spooky horse, spooky... Which horse voice did we like best? Oh, Susie can be Gary the Goblin that got killed. Oh, okay, would have helped with goblins. And P helps with another enemy type I haven't heard of. Susie helps with cows, Alice helps with skeletons. Okay, yeah. Introvert horse. Lucas Spooky Horse has the best voice. Spooky Ghost Horse. I think you all seem to be behind the Spooky Horse. Yeah, okay, cool. We will go with the Spooky Pale one then. I'll go with the Spooky Pale one. Good choice. That's a good horse if you like that sort of thing. I'll sell her for 1,000 meat. What sort of thing. You know, spooky stuff. Spooky stuff. I don't want to get into particulars. Let's just say she sets a certain tone. Ooh, mysterious. I'll take her. Thanks. Here's the keys. Ride safe. Okay, I don't know if you saw that, chat, but I just got a Steam achievement called "Looking a Ghost Horse in the Mouth." You lose 1,000 meat. Oh, statement of Joe Spooky the horse. Yep, this horse apparently has keys. Right, we need a name for our horse. What shall we name it? Joe Spooky, Joe Spooky. It's Joe now. Josephine Spooky. Ooh, actually, let's. Okay, I have a character limit. So. Yeah, Josephine Spooky would be so good. Actually, let's see if I can go with... No. Joseph Spook or Joe Spooky? I think Joe Spooky, because that's probably more in keeping with... Sorry, I scrolled back. Lady Fragella of Leapington. We'd very definitely be crossing the streams there if we named it that. Lucian might not approve. Okay, we'll go with Joe Spooky then. Are you sure you want to name your horse Joe Spooky? Well, chat has spoken, so yes. All right then, Joe Spooky the horse. It's got a nice ring to it. Oh, I almost forgot. Free with every horse purchase is a complimentary map. Oh, southeast west map. Southeast west map. Okay. Cool, yeah. Thank you. Can we buy another horse? No, okay. So, I have a horse. That is West map. This is ostensibly a map, though most of the back looks like you'll have to follow it. Okay, so if I want to go to Dirtwater, that's the way I need to go. Wiggly Wiggly Worm. So I wanted to go to... Actually, let's go and get Alice. Oh, maybe only when I'm going to head to Dirtwater. Okay, right. Let's go to the Cochrane Ranch. Ooh, established 1891. Okay, no, there. All the water in this trough has boiled away. So, as a quick reminder, we are going to the former farmstead of Susie Cochrane in an attempt to retrieve her mother's gun. Susie's ranch house is burnt to the ground. Something behind this door is making some pretty awful noises. The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Guess we have to go through it, I guess. Well, that didn't make much sense. Hang on, did something move? Oh, shadows. Oh! Looks like somebody was in the middle of fixing a knife. Grab it. Ooh, varmint skinning knife. Does that do more damage? Ooh, allows you to collect skins from beasts after combat. Nice. Okay. Damage 4/5. See, is that better than the board? Yes, it is. Right, Varmint's getting knife. So, I have a knife and a pistol. Which means I can probably sell the broken board. Stop doing gymnastics! These pies were not safe. Aww. What's that? This thing looks angry. You're not going to make it to that safe without dealing with it. Fight! Right. Got to jump on them. This target is a Pyrobove. Fine. 15 hit points and hot resist. Ah! It's got resistance to my blooming spell. This might not be as straightforward as I expected. Okay, well, I've got more hit points. Oh, actually, in which case, let's increase our armor, since it is fire resistant. +4 armor. And then shoot. Uh-oh. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Fire. Burn. Burn. Burning. Ooh. How much have I got? 17. Okay, no, this shouldn't be a problem. We're all good, aren't we? We may be on fire, but we are all good. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Right. Oh. You defeated that nasty cow skull floating in a cloud of flame. Gain XP. 6 XP. Hooray! Okay. Now, what's in the gun safe? Grab Susie's gun. Cochrane family gun safe. Got Susie's rifle. Hooray. Okay. Okay. Anyone in the outhouse? The outhouse is the only thing still standing. Right, okay. Ooh, 6 notches carved into the stock. Interesting. Right. Town of Boring Springs. Back to give Susie her gun. You found my rifle yet, stranger? Yep. Here she is. Susie's eyes well up with tears as you hand her the rifle, and then she roughly scrubs her sleeve across her face before any of them spill over. Thanks, stranger. I didn't catch your name. I'm Lena. Thanks, Lena. Can't rightly say what this means to me. She looks at the rifle for a long moment, then looks back up at you. She sighs. Well, that's enough wallowing in misery. Time for me to hit the road. If you want me to tag along when you head west, you just say the word. Sounds good, Susie. So, what we got? Yeah, okay, cool. We will go for. So it's 7:30. I will go for. I'll go till 8. That way, I think we will got a decent enough stream, given the technical difficulties we had at the start. So let's just go and check in with the sheriff. See the freaking gang, but stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? Okay, no. Okay. Not yet, sorry. Well, I can't arrest anyone till you do. I mean, I could, but there wouldn't be much point. Okay. Let's see if we can do this one and then head to Dirtwater. Remember, we've got map, fast travel. Ooh. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun. Thud Fricker. The Fricker gang's intrepid lookout appears to be taking a little nap. Wake him up, just shoot him, or ignore him. I mean, we could just shoot him. I mean, it's not heroic, but it do him an altruism. Yeah. Altruism time. Let's ignore him for now. And we will see if we need to dispose of him at a later point. Ooh, beer barrel cactus. Let's harvest. You squeeze a mug's worth out of the flowers. We've got a mug of cactus beer. What does that do? Ooh, mug of cactus beer. Increases maximum hit points by 10 for the rest of the day. Okay, nice to know. It's a pile of random stuff. The Fricker Gang stone. Finders keepers. Ooh, 25 meat, recovered mug, and some silver cufflinks. Aha. If you wore fancier shirts, you might have some use for these. Can I equip these? No. Okay. Altruism is the Rusty Quill way. Yeah, it really is. But we'll start off being not altruistic. Okay, into the cave we go. Fricker Gang's hideout. One of the Fricker boys is dozing in a bathtub. Shoot him, tie him up. Can you pass the soap? Or don't disturb him. Should we tie him up? Would that cause... Yeah... blood for the bloodshed? Really want to ask him to pass the soap. Altruism him. 3, then tie him up. Oh, go on. That's a funnier option. Psst. He mumbles and hands you a bar of soap before sinking deeper into both sleep and the tub. Hooray! We got some soap! Okay, and we can't do anything with him again. Nothing there. You cautiously approach the Fricker Gang. They're pretty engrossed in their poker game, so it doesn't actually require that much caution. You hide behind a barrel and eavesdrop on their conversation for a while. The one with the eye patch is quiet, but you gather that his name is Snipe, and the squirrely one is his brother Wimpy. What's our play here? Approach them and talk, or leave without alerting them? Well, we've got to try and get the door back, so yeah, they failed. Actually, let's see if we can do anything without... Let's see if we can get past it. No. So we can't actually get past without actively talking to them. Howdy, boys. Deal me in. The one without the eye patch raises an eyebrow at you. Who are you? How do you get past Thud and Soapy? What do you want? You're under arrest. It's Bimmy. I'm here for the sheriff's door? Well, I mean, we are here for the door. We're not actually here to arrest them. It's Bimmy. Talk to them about altruism. Have you heard the good word about? Yeah. Ain't getting paid enough to make no check. Altruism time. Well, let's start by asking them for the door. I'm here for the sheriff's door. I'll show you the door. The door to hell. He reaches for his gun. Okay. Fight it is. Ooh. Snipe Fricker has 5 hit points. Wimpy Fricker has 20. As of course he does. Okay, well let's take out Snipe first. They're both all on 1, so let's shoot him. Bang! Gotcha. Try and shoot his target. Will hit a sturdy barrel instead. Ah! So there is cover. Right, well let's cast a spell first. Boom. 11 hot damage. And I guess attack him with the knife. Yep. And he's still shooting into the barrel. Okay. Right, okay, this isn't as bad as I thought. I'll take care, fortune cookie's gone. And we defeat him. The leaders of the Fricker gang are dead by your hand. The sheriff would be proud of you. Though you're not sure how your mother would feel. Takes 10 XP and we recover the sheriff's door. Mug on the table. Cool. They won't be needing it anymore. Ooh, ill-gotten gains. 50 meat. Grab the door. Sheriff's old door. Not in the door from the boring string filter. Not entirely sure where I'm storing all of this. He must actually be beefier than he looks. Or Lena is beefier than they look. Yeah, let's not disturb them. I think we can now get by and head back to the town. I see the Fricker gang hasn't put a stop to your breathing. Did you rescue my cell door? You hand the sheriff his door and he hangs it back on its hinges. Nice work, stranger. This here prison cell just got 4 times more secure. Are there any Fricker boys left for me to round up? Yeah, 1 or 2 that are asleep on the job. I'll go round them up shortly then. Looks like I owe you a reward. He produces a big bag of meat. You gain 400 meat. Got a little task for you. Got time? Should be a lot more simple. Should be a lot simpler than the last one. What you need? Well, the Frickers busted the lock when they took the door. Gonna need a new lock. I'll keep an eye out. Aha. Silly. So, who do we know has got a lock? Step right up, braids his name and trades the game. Right. Trading locks for soap and a stick of dynamite for a needle. Oh, if I'd had the knife before I went to the Snake Gulch. I wonder if I go back to the Gulch if I can... I'll trade the soap for a lock. So I will get that. No trades right now. Let's go back to Sheriff. Give him the lock. Howdy, you managed to scare up a lock for my cell? Yep, got one right here. You hand the Sheriff his lock. That'll do nicely. The Sheriff puts the lock on the cell door, then accidentally drops the key and it clatters into the cell. Hellfire! Don't suppose you know how to pick a lock, stranger? You got a needle handy? I'll see what I can do. Yeah, let's pick the lock. This sheriff is definitely not. You definitely pick the lock. I unlocked your cell for you. The sheriff walks into the cell and picks up the key. He looks around for a place to hide it and eventually sticks it under his hat. Thank you kindly, stranger. If Boring Springs ever gets any more criminals, they'd better watch out. That's a good job you done. Don't mention it. Yeah, now the souvenir of your time is a Boring Springs. Replica sheriff badge. Gee, thanks. What does it do for us? Ooh, it counts as armor. This is a plastic facsimile of the sheriff's badge. He usually gives them to children who tour the jail. Wow. Okay, so let's have a quick jump back to... Oh, I need dynamite to deal with that blasted last guy, don't I? Let's see if I go to Thousand Snakes Gulch. Do I... No. Okay, right. Okay, so didn't know that, but that's not a problem. Okay. So... Right. I think it's time that we head to... that we head out and go to Dirtwater, because I think we have pretty much done all that we can do here. Since we can't do the rattlesnakes quest. Let's see if Cactus Bill has anything to say. No. Alright. So, I guess we've got two options. We've got the option of going with Susie or going with the Doc. I don't know, which companion do we want? Given that the Doctor is good against, like, undead, oh well, good against skeletons, and no, Lee is tired. Unfortunately, we can only have one companion now, so we have to pick. At the moment, I'm inclined to pick between Susie and the Doctor. Yeah, the Doc's got... I'm inclined to go for the Doctor because because healing is probably a good thing. Even if it's not sheer power. But... yeah, this is a tough choice. Because I'm not the physical one, Susie might be better. Alice made amazing puns. Really love Susie. Yeah, chat. I mean, what do you think? Do we want like physical power with Susie and potentially good against the bad cows, or the Dr. Beacon? Sorry, Doc Alice. Oh, Ghost Horse also makes more speaking encounters like Skeleton Fight happens, which levels up Alice. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that. So you need healing if you kill everything before it can hurt you. That's a fair point. Actually, if we've got the Ghost Horse, I think Carly34 raises a good point there. And love Susie, but Doc is usually more helpful. Yeah, let's go with the Doc. I think in the long run that voice is probably going to be more entertaining. So let's see, how do I do this? Right, let's go to the map. Follow the map to Dirtwater. Once you leave Boring Springs, you won't be able to come back. Any unfinished business you've got will forever remain unfinished. Are you sure, readily? On second thought, so. So how do I... Let me know when you're ready to leave. I am ready to leave. Walking animation. Oh, sorry, Chaotic Awesome. You'll probably have to catch the VOD because we will be ending the stream very shortly. I just need to figure out how to get out of here. Follow the map to Dirtwater. Yes. Alrighty then, you're properly horsed and you're ready to start a new life in the West. All you need now is a partner, someone to share the trail with, someone you can ride for emotional and combat support. Who will you take with you? I think we have decided that we are going to go with Doc Alice. So, Doc Alice, you knock on Alice's door and tell her it's time to go. Hit the trail. You consult the southwest map the hostler gave you. It only lists two things, the town of Dirtwater and the Manifest Destiny Railroad Company's westernmost camp. So, we will head for Dirtwater. Day 1. The first day of the rest of your life. Aww. CT Nelson Coach Company, room for rent. Aww, sweet horse. Joe Spooky whinnies as you approach. Comb her mane. She neighs with whispery gratitude. You'll leave her alone for now. Water for horses only. Okay, so I am going to end the stream there, with us having just arrived in Dirtwater. So yeah, we will bring this back to there. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining me for the first stream back from my holiday. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope you enjoyed that first look at West of Loathing, and you'll be happy or interested to stay with me as we go through this. Apologies for the technical difficulties at the beginning. It is a bit weird not being able to hear what you are hearing, but hopefully I will either talk to Mike or talk to someone and see if we can figure that out for next time. Well, thank you everyone for your kind words. Quick reminder that you can support us in a number of ways. You can support us on Patreon at patreon.com/Rusty Quill. And a reminder that in light of everything that is going on, 10% of our Patreon donations from March onwards will be going to the WHO COVID Solidarity Response Fund. You can also subscribe to us here on Twitch now that we are Twitch affiliate. And in the coming days and months, that will give you bonuses, emotes and things that you will be able to use on streams, either ours or anyone else's. And stay tuned for various community stuff that we have got coming up surrounding that. You can also donate to us directly. There is a button down below, or the !donate will give you the link for that. So thanks very much for being with me. This looks like it will be a lot of fun. It looks like it will be a lot of puns. So yes, join me next Wednesday. Probably at 4:30 again, but I will double check that because what is next Wednesday? Next Wednesday is the 1st, isn't it? Yes, next Wednesday is the 1st. Okay, so from next Wednesday, the Wednesday streams will move to 5 p.m. start time because of the early access Patreon drop for the Magnus Archives. Yeah, sorry, Mike. You missed our arrival in Dirtwater. So Wednesday streams will start at 5 p.m. from next week. That gives me a little time to monitor the community chat for that. And a reminder, if you've enjoyed being here and you're not on our Discord, !Discord will give you the link to our Discord server where you can join in the conversation with everybody you've seen in chat and various members of the crew. I will probably be on later this evening. I've got a meeting just after this, so it'll be a little while before I am back on. Yes, changed to a Cockney accent. So, have I done everything? Thank you very much. 14 Cookies gone. I know you've gone, but thank you for your 69 bits. Nice. And thank you, Rio, here for the 100 bits a few moments ago. So, take care, everyone. Hope you have a lovely evening. Stay tuned to our Discord and our social media, at the Rusty Quill on Twitter or Rusty Quill on Facebook. Because during these times we'll be increasing the amount of community content that we are putting out, and that includes promoting the streaming that other folks on the crew are doing. Some of you may have already seen Johnny and Sasha's streams. Johnny's on Sunday for doing Bloodborne, and Sasha doing the Sims 4 on Monday. As and when I have details about further streams from them, I will let you know. Those of you who are familiar with Helen, who plays Azu on the Rusty Quill Gaming, should tune in on Saturday for her. She is doing a cooking stream, I believe. Stay tuned to our social media, and I will post the links to that as soon as I have them. So I'm going to head out now. Take care, everyone. Hope you have a good evening. Thank you all for watching. Take care. Bye.